pin, Wunjo, with joy, fulfillment, and also the letter P, maybe key, an initial, and Fehu with wealth, success. So F and P, those may be initials for someone. Also Odin and Thor. And Thor was the son of Odin. Odin is, we got this puppy here, restless, so there may be some sort of restlessness among these two. It can be a father and son. It also can be one, because we got joy and wealth, which are two beautiful things, especially in one. Joy. Okay, joy first, starting with joy, fulfillment. And again, Thor was the one with the hammers. This may be connected to the reading on the same channel that I did earlier this rising. Once it's for you, once, and once both messages in one are for you. It calls to be divine timing, because all the readings are divinely timed and timeless. So you may find one, and then at the right rhythm, you'll find the other. Or we'll see. What's for you is for you, and all the readings are designed to find and pair. Yeah, someone's a bit restless, but playful. So playful, like excited and passionate about what they're playing, what they're playful about. So yeah, Thor and Odin, you may want to look into them. And yeah, the reading before with the charms had a hammer came out. I'm gonna see if the charms come out. This is taking a chance, a fresh start. So someone is taking a fresh start and making a fresh start, trusting in the Most High, because you've always been provided for. Because maybe you're good at beginning again, and you've recently come to a fresh start. So again, Thor, Odin, joy and wealth, Wunjo, and Fehu. Let's see if the hammer comes out, if Thor's hammer comes out. Somebody may be having a little gathering next to you, like neighbors. Ooh, it's a lot to say here with this green abundance. A lot of charms coming out. So someone has a lot of charm. Always use your discernment. Someone may be a C or D cup, has a connection to shells, maybe love shells, has been at the beach. But yeah, C or D cup. And also your eyes may be a bit misty right now. Yeah, the puppy's playing a real hype with his cardboard. That may mean something to someone. Maybe someone's packing boxes. Packing boxes can be moving, wrapping something, unboxing something. Yeah, and someone may have a C or D cup, and your eyes may be a bit misty right now. This is not medical advice, professional, nutritional advice, or anything like that. We're reading the signs through the symbols. And yeah, about your eye, like I clean this lens and it's still misty. So someone's eye, your sight might be a bit misty right now. Yeah, the puppy is really hype and happy. And you may be going through an awakening. Wow, a star. So here we are in the night, and here you are as a star. So yeah, you are otherworldly. You're very healing, and you've been on a very healing path. Consistently, you find that you choose to grow as opposed to wallow. Somebody may say wallow. Yeah, you are. People are quite curious about where you're from, what you're doing, what you're about, what you like to do. Hi. And yeah, you're purposefully designed to shine, because it's night now, and when I look up in the sky, there's lights in the sky. So you look up and they're purposefully there as lights. So you may find like you like to share a lot of moments with a few, like whom of a high vibration, a few, but you may not find so many people that you really feel energetically safe around, or that there's growth there. And a lot of people might focus on you in a way that makes you a bit uncomfortable. And but yet you're designed to shine, you're designed to stand out. And that's why your look, your features may be quite different, or people may say that there's something about you. People might ask where you from, even when you are where you're from, because that's not the sum of where you're from. You are a star, like a star seed. Someone's a star seed. Yeah, and that's why you've had this great trust in the Most High. Okay, I'm also seeing someone, there's another key, another card right there, but what's coming forward after that, connected to the star, is the Magician, which is two very powerful cards to lead with. Wow, the star and the Magician. So whether this is two, because remember we have Thor and Odin, Thor being the son of Odin. You also have the Magician and the star, which is tan poderoso. Si tú eres una estrella, as well as lleno de magia, the Magician in one is really, really beautiful, very, very mysterious, extremely powerful, highly equipped in the spiritual. You may have an altar, you may have, you see things very, very, very spiritual and energetic, and you are like a bank of knowledge. You have spiritual tools, whether that's incense, candles, and on altar again. You have shared a lot of your journey in solo portions, or what feels like solo, yet you've been working, you've been so connected, you are so connected to the Most High. Yeah, so I kept saying the star, right? The star here, right? So the star, fresh start. So a fresh start, star and a magician. A magician can be a star because this can be two ones, like this the star and the magician. And also coming home to you, a star who is a magical star. Yeah, so as I look up at the sky, there's many stars, yet some of them call your attention more. They're glimmering differently, uniquely. They're pulsing with a unique rhythm. They are set apart from other stars, or they're at the start of the other stars, a trail of stars. So there's definitely something that stands out about you times 10 at least, because it's the star and the magician and a fresh start. So a fresh star, a fresh start. Some sort of, you might be getting a call, a text, some sort of something that you're gonna laugh inside, you're gonna be so joyful about. This can also be a celebration. Yeah, this can also be celebrated. It's successful, whatever it is. Oh, sí, ¿qué más? Tenemos, este es un árbol, see? We got, is this a tree? It's so dim. Yeah, I think this is, okay, not think, I'm sensing this is like a pine cone. So someone's pineal gland. Yeah, you are really, really, that's also connected. This is not medical advice or nutritional advice. Professionally speaking, this, you're really, really going through an awakening. You're really, really, see how the lights are sprinkling there as the car and as the moonlight dances through? Like you may be seeing lights, seeing fireflies, seeing orbs. Also, yeah, little, almost like glitter and stars behind your eyes, and your vision may feel blurry for no reason. It's always going to be for a reason. So you may want to look into the pineal gland. Some people say pineal, whatever, pineal gland. So yeah, growing through and awakening. The pine cone also has spiritual significance. Also connected to the brain is what's coming to mind. Okay, so someone has grown beyond a scarcity mindset, and it's also your funds, your provision is like transforming miraculously. Um, People may even think you're, or you may be doing things like writing on a bay leaf, putting bay leaf in your purse, putting cinnamon in your purse, saying mantras about abundance of all good or provisions or being provided for. Someone may be connected to Oshun, a son of Oshun, daughter of Oshun. Yeah, fresh start, and the Knight of Cups. So some sort of yeah, love drive, pouring more love into yourself. And this can also be a declaration of love coming in. Yeah. Okay. ¿Qué más? Wow, here it is, declaration of love. The Emperor. And also you're speaking about transforming your finances. This is a key. This is a key. Your finances, your provision is it. Someone may also be getting a key. Yeah, he's got the key in his hand. The Emperor has a key in his hand, so he may have the key in his hand, and he may also something about a key. You tuning yourself and raising your vibration. Also, yeah, tuning yourself, and something about this key right here in his right hand. So someone may be going in their car, and you have your keys in your right hand. Somebody may be on the red carpet. So this is something about your career and the way you are leading your career and taking more responsibility for the direction of your life. Maybe yeah, something definitely to do. You may be an entrepreneur. You are, yeah, some sort of creativeness. Someone may be thinking about a creative nest, like a home, something about a home, or maybe your business is moving. You have a new business or a new space for your business. You've definitely raised your confidence level in terms of business, and yeah, taking the responsibility. You got the key in your hand. And also an Emperor could come making a Knight of Cups, making like rushing in, something about love declaration, and got this key. So use your intuition, read energy. Obviously there's many different energies in the world, and the key is kind of fallen by his hip right there, so that could tell you something. Right, so read energy, trust your intuition. All right, another, oh, crown. This is the Emperor's crowned. So yeah, here is someone is royal. Also with this awakening, this misty vision. Again, not medical advice. I'm not an optometrist or ophthalmologist or whatever. Those words, I'm not sure the exact term. Seeing magician come again. So I had put it in the deck and it's come again. So yeah, someone is extremely, you have, it's like you're being crowned. We haven't seen the Hierophant yet, but we've seen the Emperor. So being crowned. Also something about your crown chakra and your physical crown. So you're going through an awakening and an ascension. It's like he's rising here and your wings are open. Someone is a phoenix who's been through the fire. Someone may have also listened to Shaka Khan recently, or joined one of her meditation sessions. Shaka Khan has, yeah, beautiful, beautiful journey that she's sharing, and she's opening up, yeah, meditations with her, alongside her. Yeah, and this is a fresh start. So magician making a fresh start with new gifts. Your spiritual gifts are expanding, and because the Emperor is also here, this can be a very powerful Emperor, very highly skilled, a brilliant manifester. and he's being crowned. So his gifts are definitely expanding, and people may start to really recognize just how powerful, vibrationally, whether this is coming through as masculine energy, like a man. All here is taking fresh start. However, Salipiende, if you are a woman, this can also be, again, you with your career thriving. This is coming through as a man. So taking it as we feel it. The cards are keys, the visuals cues, like and it's all energy, right? So yeah, speaking up, Page of Swords here. I see the Queen of Wands, so taking a chance. The Magical Emperor, taking a chance with the Queen of Wands. Speaking up. This may be really innocent approach, like a very gentle approach. A Knight of Cups, so very loving and very innocent. Again, use your discernment, right? Read your own energy, know yourself, and choose energetic safety. Queen of Wands, so Miss Gorgeous, Miss Hot, Miss Confidence. Look at the hands on a Kimbo. Yeah, Melanin, Superwoman. Let's see, Melanin, and they're both in red and black. So issue, there's some degree up there they've been at the crossroads. Maybe at the crossroads. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Someone may love Bone Thugs and Harmony. Someone may have been like perceived as the black sheep of a family. Stereotypically, that I'm already those color things. I think those things are twisted and skewed or whatever is for the description, right? I'm not too attached about how those tones are used. Yeah, so something is very victorious because look at the stance. He admires your confidence, and also you are confident, taking a fresh start. And whether you're a man and this is your feminine, this is coming through as 2 wands, you know, Spider-Man, and this is like brown skin Superwoman, Wonder Woman, or Wonder Woman. Someone may travel, Queen of Wands. Yeah, and also seeing like the Page of Swords jumping up in the air. So this is something that has joy infused in it, and strength, because it takes serious core muscles to put yourself up in the air, far less this high, arms and calves. So it's the Magician, the Emperor, Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords. ¿Qué más? We have a star, a crown. So a star, a crowned star, a crowned star. Wow. Some sort of public recognition, some sort of award, a medal. You may be awarded. We got a razor here. So something has been cut, has been chomped. This also, someone could have experienced someone with a malicious mouth. Like that may be a reference. Because this almost is looking like someone could also have braces. Someone can have braces. Uh-huh. Okay. Queen of Wands has braces, or been thinking of braces. Alignment, that's alignment. The teeth live on. Teeth, bones, and hair live on. So someone may be focused on the teeth. Yeah, stars, tuning, a tuned star. This star sings. Is the key is in key, like singing in key and tune. I think it's called an Allen key that tunes a guitar. So yeah, somebody got a key and a star. The star is key. Is the hair is one. Oh, this is also Mira. It's looking like a Lolo in the air. A key in the air, the key in the air. If you understand what I mean. Right, so key, star. And the key is communication. Page of Swords. It's right here at your feet. Okay, so your feet to elevate some sort of courage, and the key is like communication is key. This is the Queen of Wands, Page of Swords. It's got the key, and it's connected right here to the Knight of Cups. So if Knight of Wands comes through, that's something else. See a butterfly, so there's a lot of transformation in this. Pink transformation. She is I was gonna say transferred. She is transformed. We've got the pink on one side. This one's quite, yeah, you may be thick. Yeah, thick pink butterfly. And then el fondo is gold. Hearing a heart of gold or silver. It's like iridescent. Está cambiando. Oro and silver. Pink and beautiful. You may see a unique colored tone butterfly. You may have a pendant. This actually has a little fastener. Transformative. You have razor sharp. You may also be, it's Queen of Wands, but you may have razor sharp responses to protect your energy. So you find that, oh wow, the sun. This is going to be very bright. I'm seeing that there's some people perceiving that there's some sort of competition here in the background. Yeah, people talking in people talking in the background about this. As this comes through, as this comes out, you're going to be extremely seeing Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups right here. The Queen of Cups went through some sort of scarcity. So Queen of Cups, very loving, very psychic. And we spoke about melanin, and here is not melanin to that kind of extent, if at all. So someone may be multicultural, because here the sun looks like una mezcla de raíces, de colores, of tones. This is deeper cocoa. This is cream or coffee with cream equals cinnamon. So that may be something that can help somebody know whether this is for you. And those are just keys to describe. So it's all about the energy too, because it's not like any of you, I think, is walking around with a freaking Dracula cape, right? You know, phoenix wings. So he's been something about, again, he's been through the fire. But after all, he's been really great. He's been very refined in that fire, because now those fiery wings are actually, he's like ascending. Magician, he's used the power that he has within him, the knowledge, the insight, the experience, the years of study, of experimenting, of growing, of experiences, and he's also used whatever tools he has, with the first tool right here being it came in his hand. Okay, so yeah, it came in his hand, if you know what I mean, is the key, right? So he knows the power of his Jed. So that may be key to his ascension. His powerful Jed. And here is, yeah, he's crowned. And this is great joy, great happiness. This is sunshine. This is feeling, I was going to say overjoyed, but it's like so joyful, like joy overflowing. This is also a vibrant, like renewal of energy, and it's the brightest key in the deck. So this is prepared to be so happy. And again, and before and after and during, remember to trust your own intuition. You know yourself best. Odin and Thor. Remember our keys here. Odin and Thor. So someone may be looking into them. Someone may also have Norse connection, Celtic connection. Yeah, very bright. A bright, fresh start. A bright, fresh start. one more, and then Sissa. Wow, I just heard a child scream with glee. I don't really even say glee, so something about glee. Maybe watching that series, maybe into musicals, and here, an ancient key. So this is something that legacy is coming to mind. This is ancestrally aligned. This is before the hands and the sands of time. This is, yeah, the ancestors have been key in this connection. And yeah, tune in. You may get some sort of message. You're getting some ancestral gifts accessed. You're getting access. You've accessed. Is it just past tense itself? Someone may be putting on your pants. Yeah. Put on your pants. How many put on your pants? Put on your crown one time. Look at here. Mira. It says princess. Oh. The sun princess. Remember we have F and P. Sun princess is S and P. The sun princess and the magician, who's also an emperor. And it says joy and wealth. Wow, Mira. With the sun in the middle. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. On a fresh start. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the Sun. 2 keys. An ancient key and a golden key and a crown. Sun Priestess is coming out. Sun Priestess. And she. Fehu. Otra vez. Ancora. See, someone, yeah, these are runes. Someone is curious about the runes. Fehu. You got Odin. Yo pienso que es Pin. Unjo. Pienso que eso sí. And this would be Thor. So something about foundation, about construction. Pick one more. Wow, a lot to say. This elephant has been coming out continually. This is hard to not notice. An elephant is loyalty, and elephants are very nurturing, very caring. They look out for one another. That sounds like a baby across the road. Someone may have a baby. I'm also seeing another star. So they're 2 stars. They're 2 stars. As I look up, not so long ago, I saw 2 stars and they were side by side. So 2 stars side by side. Star priestess and a magician. The star who's seen and watched over, because this is the same star from the same reading, 2 readings recently on the same channel. Once they're for you, you'll find them. You may have already found them and they're leading you here. Or one may be for you in your now. This is, yeah, the elephant. This is loyalty. This is great memory. That's saying past life. That's the ancient key. This is from ancient times. Elephants are ancient animals as well. Elephant may be a spirit guide. Maybe someone you may have watched docs on elephants, or you may see something, an elephant symbol or an elephant somewhere. And yeah, this is a star. This came out together in that same reading, connected. Star and your protection. You're covered from all maljo. So anyone try to send you any maljo, any bad eye, any evil eye, they are warded off. Someone may be looking into warding your name. You know, anytime they call it in any sort of way. So and so and so. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. The word reward is coming to mind. Reward. So you're getting a reward, an award, a gift, un regalo. Yeah, like literally. Okay, someone your heart might beat a different rhythm. Heart drop in a positive way. Yeah, and the elephant. They look out for each other. They're connected. They connect by trunk and tail, trunk and tail. That's like holding hands. This is hard to break if I do this, but this is hard to break. This can lead to that. But this, pero ese, that is, I'm pulling this with force. So, and elephants rescue each other through this connection. So this connection may not be like two elephants right here seated face to face, but the trunks and tail, they're connected, or trunk to trunk. This is also reminding me of swans, and this is also reminding me of this. El corazón. Mira, como eso. See? Like some sort of sailor's knot. Someone may be looking into sailor's knots. You may be into jewelry. You may be repairing something, making one of those friendship bracelets, and looking at how to secure. But this is already written. So his magic is in manifesting. That's the masculine action side. And she's the star. And the sun here receiving, like receiving, also celebrating. So you will know you something about that communication, Page of Swords, and you'll say hi. Let's look at her hand. Your heart may jump for joy. The Knight of Cups. So again, they might call you the Knight. Knight of Cups and Sun. You may, this communication may be like dusk to dawn. At dawn, where night is nudging day. Queen of Wands. Yeah, okay. Beautiful. Wow, seeing Six of Cups. It was 7. So there's some choices that were made. 8 of Coins. Flourishing, okay. Focusing on finances. Victory. Now reaping the fruits. Reaping the fruits of your King of Swords. Reaping the fruits of your hands. 8 of Coins. Seeing the 8 of Coins. So yeah, definitely reaping through what you sow. The Tower. So someone went through something or went through something and had a revelation, like an epiphany. An epiphany. It's like he took his power back, or someone tried to take his power, but it's coming through as he reclaimed his power. So he went through something, some sort of, I gotta use wise words, but some sort of, like that. And took his power. It tried to take his power. He reclaimed his power. Here he is. Look, Thor. With the hammer en el mano. Si tú puedes ver. And here, with a gong. Gong and a hammer. A sound bowl. A gong. A gong? Something about a gong. I'm not sure what that. No estoy seguro qué significa esa palabra. A gong. Maybe someone, or a gong. Someone may be listening to gong. Here is the Ankh. Key to eternal life. And here is the key. Eternal key. The balance between masculine and feminine. Yeah, okay, it's like strike gold. Look at this. Thor with his hammer. Thor. And Odin is wisdom, magic. Magic is here we is only high vibration. This is energy, and your downloads, your insights, your spiritual gifts. This ain't a clapback magic vibes kind of thing. This is energy speaking for itself, high vibration, and everything here is for the highest good of those who love is the language. And yes, all for your highest good. And once it matches you, unlike in the 3D, nothing can be taken from you. No one can claim this. That's yours, and everything is for your highest good. So yeah, so Odin, magical and wise, magic and wisdom. Nature is magical. For, its English language is something else, Fehu, definitely here is, where'd he go? You may have wondered where he went. He was flourishing finances. There may have been some sort of disconnection. Yeah, the tower. He may have slammed down that tower, energetically speaking, to rebuild again, because it's got fresh start. An emperor and not Hierophant, so the Hierophant may show that the Hierophant energy is, oh, I just lifted a whole bunch of cards, keys, and here is the High Priestess. Okay, you see, there's the High Priestess. It's the High Priestess and the Magician. And 2 stars, because 1 star is a charm, so 1 star is charming, maybe more outgoing. Yeah, literally, wow. The tower. So this complete revelation and epiphany. King of Swords, communication, wants to speak. He's literally reaching here for the Queen of Cups. The star right here. The seen star. He's a star. And then the other star, charm, emblem, little jewel, goes right there. Wow, there's some sort of, some sort of stirring up. What is that? Normally he would run to what's making him growl. So he's had to defend himself, hold his territory, and not get in any scenes. Normally he would run to defense him. This is my sister's puppy. So something stirred him up. And he took that tower down. Something came at him, or he may have a growl when he gets vexed. A growl when he defends himself. It's loyal. He's loyal to his territory, to his home. And she's a High Priestess. Loyal to the Most High. And the Magician. A match. Because not everyone can navigate the intuitive and the mystery, especially of a woman in this 3D. And even women, she's here and she serves as she receives, and she's refreshed through her kinship with the Most High, and here sharing seeds to enhance, to uplift, to empower. And he guards all of this knowledge, wisdom, through his own process. And so this match, because not everyone can be with a magician, then they'll say, oh, he's manipulative in this, which can be so. However, the masculine energy is action, and this is strategy with insight. This is all high vibrational. This is spiritual gifts and insight and knowledge. This, depending on where you think, this is traditional. It's only through a lot of purposeful reconditioning and a lot of scare tactics that have people running away from their spiritual gifts, as many people now are tuning into their spiritual gifts. So yeah, so it's not the Hierophant. The Hierophant can be very rigid and dogmatic. Oh, I was using some real unique words today for me. Yeah, this is free, uncontained. So not part of a religious system, highly spiritual. And the High Priestess, they can both be, they're in the upright here, they can both be misunderstood. People can be intimidated, misinterpreted, they can be misjudged, mislabeled, ostracized, yet highly sought after, because it's clear that their power is with them. It's clear that they have grown through and gone through much to become so wise, to become so courageous, to be so reserved and not like part of hives and clubs and cliques, yet to have so much that they pour into and so much that they have to guard and be purposefully mysterious, not out of fashion, not out of trend, out of purposeful design. And also it takes it's a lot of inner work, a lot of the journey, what looks like solo, receiving downloads, growing, pondering all of this, weighing all your experiences, sharing moments with your gifts, expanding them, growing your knowledge, learning your flow. Yeah, so this is this is a balance. Again, use your intuition. So something may have happened to bring some revelation, because we started with an epiphany and awakening. So yeah, returning to the root. Odin, Fihu, victory, wealth, wealth, abundance, and Pin, Munjo, joy, fulfillment, joy and wealth, wealth and joy, joy in wealth, wealth with joy.